Thanks for staying with us. We're going to be opening our phone lines again for viewers to call in. Let us know your thoughts on this topic. Let's take a view on social media. Go ahead, Nima.
Let me just quickly say this. You know, when we see other crimes and the criminals get away and worse things happen, we then blame the police that what could you have done? Could you have done anything differently? Which is why I'm saying this. As much as it's tough to bear, to hear, the police officer shot, and it could have been any other crime. Once a car was stopped on the bridge, it was Lasso, that's the Obadore Bridge. A car was stopped, and that car had been passing every morning. When the police officer stopped, they greet good officer, good morning officer, and then they tip, and then they go. And so this particular day, one of the officers in the team was just provoked, and they searched the car. They found bodies, young toddlers on their way to school, children on their way to school had been kidnapped, murdered, and they were in the boot. So imagine that person had kidnapped someone and he was trying to run away, or had just murdered someone and was trying to escape, and he got away with it, or maybe would have, a lot of things would have come to our head. So imagine that with a fully tinted car like the one this man drove, that the police could not see, he continued this race and he got away. And the video surfaced that the person got away. We would have a different conversation. So true. You know, it is one thing and the other. That's why whenever the police are putting together their excuses, we should be careful that we are not on the other side of it. As a parent, I am thinking, the only person who knows the facts, okay, it's police officer that is stopping me, and the oyster people, or your state traffic management people that are stopping me. I can see that. In my car, I have my kids. Me, I know that. As a father, I'm driving. What's the crime that's in my car?
Exactly.
I'm the only one with full view of what is happening, and I need to be most rational at that time. That's why nobody saying that the police officer shot and shot right. We're saying if they shot, would there be probable cause for that? They had good reasons to have shot, and they would staple over 20.
Let me take this call from Pastor Kane. They're calling from Ajegunle. Thanks for calling your line.
Hello, Murayo.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
I said when I saw this video last night, I couldn't sleep. I'm full of tears.
Yeah.
I have experienced such a thing in Second Rainbow, where there's some police officer from Obrile Division on Sunday with my children, with my wife, would gone. A policeman would gone, facing me with gun. My son, one of my sons, my second son, video it. I have video on my phone. I waited for them. I argued with that police officer. Now, why would you use gun? Holding me, disturbing me to go to church on Sunday. I'm going to church. What is my offense? He said I took one way. I told him I did not took one way. You want to start money for me, and you are trying to delay me. And the way he saw me talking, before the second, one of the officers said I should go. That is one step. The police is for them to save lives of property. Is that not so?
Yeah.
Murayo, please, Lema is there. Lema is a lawyer.
Nema.
There is a law that says it is no better for a criminal to escape for an innocent soul
to be shot.
His life.
Always.
Did you understand that what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
Now, you now shoot if the man is mad, as you know that the man is mad. Is it not police for them to save life?
To have sense.
Of innocent citizens?
Yep.
Does them supposed to mad with? Are they not professional?
Exactly.
The misbehavior of police is too rampant. It's too much. We must honor that. We must speak out.
Thank you very much, Pastor Kane. Thank you very much, Pastor Kane. Yes,
so from X, I've got Ogumola Emmanuel. Says, no policeman should fire live ammunition unless fired upon. The police is guilty of manslaughter as well as the father. I strongly believe they cannot something their way out of any situation if they are calm. And then Immaculate Boy says, ask a Nigerian policeman on the beat each day, or I guess that's what he's trying to say. If he waves at 100 vehicles to pull over, only about 20 to 30% obey. Others flee. Running away from police, the VIO is a norm on our roads. And besides, there's also car chase in the US.
If someone says, well filled the boy, Pacesetter Phonics says, what happened to snapping the plate number instead of chasing the man to the point of shooting? Madness everywhere. Sarkor Michael says, with the high rate of kidnapping and a tinted fleeing car, find X.
Yes, Sakura Michael also says, waiting at
the last question is an equation.
Okay, find
with
X.
With a tinted car and a
racing car
and the rate of kidnapping.
What's the gap?
Find X.
Say the police can have any reason. They might be suspecting kidnapping. Why was he running? So please don't blame the police for the shooting. Ghania says everyone has certainly gone mad in Nigeria. We're always on the edge, ready to fight. Boost at any slight situation. Road rage is dangerous. Please avoid it.
Olusegun from Ijayi. Let me take Olusegun's call. Good morning, Olusegun. You're live. Go ahead, please.
All right, good morning. Good morning, I'm calling from Ijayi.
Go ahead, sir.
All right, so I just want to correct certain things from the woman on hijab. Okay. Police is your friend. If the first child is a madman, a police on the street is not a madman. It's a professional. The police acted like that is not a professional. You're a professional. You have people on the people. Why shooting? That's the thing to do. And to the other side of it, that people are there. Okay, nobody is rescuing the child. Let me give you a just very short story. There was an accident one day. I was inside the car with my dad. We entered the scene. People were there. Nobody is willing to assist. We assisted the accident victims. On our way down to the road safety were there. So the police met us there. The road safety told the police to escort us down to the hospital so that the hospital will attend to those victims. On getting there, immediately the police they asked to follow us down there, arrested my dad instantly. Yes, I was it happened live. They arrested my dad, and my dad was the one that hit those people. Imagine, if not for the divine intervention of those safety that came on time, what would have happened? What would have happened? So nobody is ready to assist anybody on the road. Nobody. The police are even complicated the issue the more. Why? Okay, fine. He went through the wrong way, maybe one way or the other. You have the plate number of that person. Exactly. Why don't you pick up the plate number? Try as much as possible to locate the person's house and arrest
Thank
the
you
person.
very much, Olusegun. You see, I think Nima said something earlier that let us not be on the wrong side. God forbid it is your child that was kidnapped. And the police is chasing them and then shot at the driver and then demobilize him. The conversation will be different. Or let us say that this person committed a crime. We're just saying that, listen,
but let me just
the point I'm trying to make is that as a Nigerian, we like to see things from the lens that we are. But the truth is that there are different lenses to this. This man could have actually been a criminal. Maybe not children in the car. Maybe his cohorts are in the car. Maybe they have drugs in the so we don't know what it is, and maybe they had just committed a crime and they have somebody's head in the back seat. We don't know these things. So if that bullet had gone, maybe the conversation would be different. But because it's an innocent life, that's why I'm saying this way. It's possible.
Let me put the conversation again, so in case they didn't hear me, I've not justified the shooting.
Absolutely.
I have just said that shooting, he might get away with a good defense and this video.
At the courts.
He didn't stop at the first stop. He hit into the barricade of the road. He went and hit into a police Range Rover car. He continued before a gunshot happened. The police can't go away. Go and read your Police Act and our criminal code again. Upon suspicion of a crime, that's where the defense would come. Charge and bail all of the time. I'm reading the comments and I'm wondering, I should say what you want to hear and tell you that police officer will go to jail, manslaughter, as if he had a defense lawyer, he won't get away with it.
I was also going to say that we had a caller, Mohammed, who seemed quite knowledgeable on the rules of engagement. So just to answer the question, so that we're not constantly, as it affects us, then we'll answer from that point of view. There are rules of engagement, and I am sure that those are the questions that will be asked of him. How did you engage a fleeing suspect? What did you suspect him of? Were you supposed to have shot in the air? Did you do that? We shot at the tires. Did you do that? You know, those are the things. So, what we will be insisting on is that the police always make sure that when they when they are doing their job, they follow the proper rules of engagement. And if he's found wanted that he did not follow it, that's how we can hold on to him. Now, incidents happen, freak accidents happen, things that should not happen to good people, bad things happen to good people. We understand. And for me, that child, that innocent child, bad things happen to him. No fault of his, but fault of those who should have protected him.
No better.
And for me, the biggest person right now, the most guilty of them all, is the father. I'm so sorry, is the father. The father did not think of his son's safety. Many times as parents, we put ourselves in very uncomfortable situations because we know that our children's safety comes first. You know, and he didn't do that. And I'm also, you know what makes me sad, Mariah? This story makes me sad in too many ways. He must have been at the back of the car, wondering why his father was going back and forth and just trying, you know, already afraid.
Maybe even saying, Daddy, stop. You see some parents that you can't talk to.
For me.
The boy could have been saying, Daddy, stop now. Daddy, and that's it.
May also be
because you know some people are built with all the knowledge.
Yeah.
In a situation your child is telling, okay, you say, shut up.
So I feel that one of the things that, one, we are all on the same page. The father was reckless. And of course, he would face the wrath of the law, which also puts the family in another level of crisis. Peradventure is the major breadwinner, and they have other children that we know there's another problem on ground. But aside from that, is the fact that we now have a lot of the callers have brought to fore two issues that are on ground that we need to deal with to prevent this from happening. Number one, stop evading when police officers try to stop you. Number two, police officers should stop recklessly stopping people on the road. Because if you stop me and I give you my documents and then you hold my documents and walk away to go and stop other vehicles, it has happened to me.
That's
what you obviously are just delaying me.
That's what you do.
So you've seen, I tell you, insurance is there. This one is there. You collect everything, you say, I'm coming. Then you go. And then you come back and I'm wondering what's going on. And it happens to me day in, day out, day in, day out. The third time, the next time somebody is stopping me, I'll just feel like, these guys just, I have all my documents. I have everything. When you check everything in the car and you say, it seems, press brake so that I can see if your brake light at the back is working. You know they are picking at straws. And it happens all the time. There was somebody at that party yesterday. He's a community member of the Billionaire Conclave who lost his wife on Christmas Day, a few years ago, at a gunshot in Aja. The man was at the party yesterday. I know him, I know the wife. And it was just he was reckless.
He was
targeted.
He was a reckless police officer.
He was drunk. And it was based on bribe. So we have those two issues. If we want to solve this problem long term, we need to deal with both issues. And it will start with the police. Because if the police earn our respect, we will not evade them. If you only stop me for stop and search and you check and you let me go, if you stop asking me for bribe, I will not look at you with disrespect. When we deal with these two things, all the other fringe, all the other things, it will fall in line. So let's do what we need to do so that we don't fail another child in future.
Okay, let me go
and prevent accidental discharge and all those other things from happening.
Let me go on a very short break. When we come back, we continue this conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.